Usually we're like starting right now.
Usually we're like trying to start right now, but there's still like another 30 minutes of us just bullshit.
It's wild.
Being fucking stupid.
Should we do a third episode?
I'll pray to all of you tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I tried this new thing at work today where I was like, I'm just gonna do fucking whatever I want, and like I'm late, 4:45, bye, leaving. It seems to be going just fine so far.
Nice.
Although I was late on a thing, like I totally forgot to turn a thing in, and someone emailed like, because they'd originally be like, can you get this thing to me by noon? And then at 12:30 today, they're like, can you get it to me by 1? I'm like, fuck. And that's when I like left the chat like with Tim. I was like, bye. I gotta go do work for half an hour. See ya.
My boss sometimes like just won't tell me, like won't give me hard due dates for like when she wants things done, and I'm just like, that. I'm like, so when do you want this by? And she's like, as soon as possible. I was like, no. like when
not a time.
No, I can't live that way.
I have other things to do.
Yeah, so that's when I'm like, okay, here are my other deadlines. So is it before or after that?
Vodka.
Delicious lukewarm seltzer and vodka.
I should have grabbed fucking.
Should have got me ice. No, it's fine.
Iced cubes.
So we just want to roll into this next ep?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right. Well, I guess on go.
Oh shit! All right.
3, 2, 1, go. We're recording.
Recording
a podcast.
Jennifer, why don't you turn that fucking AC off?
Don't do it.
It's not that I can't even hear it though.
It fucks our.
But in our recording, I guess David said it sounds.
Even
bad.
David, who is loath to say, "Don't do a thing," you gotta hit it twice. Hit it. You're doing it wrong. You turned it to something bad.
I did bad to it. I don't know what I did to it. I fucked it up.
He's like, yeah, it was hard to edit out. I'm like, if you're saying that,
yeah, I don't want to do that to David. Yeah. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's like, even I couldn't do it. And he said, if you want me to follow my sword, I will. I was like, no, it's okay, brother.
No, I can blame. Essentially, it's not too bad. Like as long as we keep the AC
and don't touch each other.
Yeah, definitely. That's the number one priority. Do not touch me.
That's not for the recording. That's just.
That's
just where your marriage is at right now.
Like the second that we got back from GeeklyInc, it's like, don't touch me. I'm watching Harlots alone.
You kind of gotta watch that show.
Harlots is so good.
It's not good to watch with a dude.
It's a little weird. There's a lot of fucking in it.
We have a very popular Game of Thrones podcast.
It's just different though. But you did watch.
Nobody's anybody's sister in that.
Yeah. I watched like 4 or 5 episodes with you because I was sick that one day.
And now I just give him updates on what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good way to live. I don't watch the shows that Carrie watches. I just sit down every 10 episodes and ask her to catch me up real quick, and it's awesome.
I actually really enjoy doing it. I like to give Tim the summary, and I think he likes to hear it.
I do.
Do you?
He's saying this to save my my feelings.
I know all about Suits, but I've only seen 5 episodes.
This is gonna be fun. I don't really know what's gonna happen this episode.
Oh shit!
So let's do it.
Yeah.
No.
I don't like the way that the new character sheets look on D&D.
Yeah, me either.
I love it.
They're really confusing to me because I'm stupid.
I think once I get used to it, I'll like it better.
They look more like a normal regular character sheet. But anyway.
They don't always follow the logic you would assume it would. But I think
the D&D Beyond ones?
Yeah.
I like that shit.
Fuck.
Me and Tim are just stupid.
No.
You guys are stupid.
Fucking
I have a 23 intelligence.
Toby has a 23.
Yeah, not Tim.
Yeah, no, Tim still has a 23 intelligence, but it's a much higher scale.
Out of 1,000. Love you guys.
I'm the smartest person in any room I am ever, besides Jennifer. But she's also very dumb. But she's also very smart. So
it evens
you
out.
just said you were the dumbest person in the room you're in.
What? No, I didn't. Jennifer is also the smartest, but she's also the dumbest person in the room at the same time.
It depends on what
She's
we're
both.
talking about. If doing basic people things, I'm definitely the dumbest person in the room.
If it's opening a thing,
oh, cannot do it. Can't open anything. Can't find anything in our house.
I think we can agree that we're all very smart.
that's so true.
Yeah.
Can you open doors, or do you just get stuck in rooms all the
No,
time?
I'm like a dog. I'm just like doing this.
Tim has to help her out every morning.
Yeah.
We had a Rottweiler that was like trying to learn how to open doors. He would like bite the handle and try and turn it.
You gotta respect
It's
it.
too smart.
All right, let's do it.
Should we start recording?
I'm gonna wake up at some point. All right, here we go. Greetings, adventurers. You have joined us for another episode of the Drunks and Dragons podcast. I am your dungeon master, Michael DiMauro, and with me is Tim Lanning.
Hey, everybody, it's great to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Mike Bachmann.
Hey everyone, it's great to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Jennifer Cheek.
I'm drinking lukewarm vodka and seltzer. I'm ready to party.
And Nika Howard.
I've got white wine that's been watered down by ice cubes.
You got the white girl drinks on lock right now.
Y'all are fucking grandma drunk.
It's my friend Savvy Bee.
Nice. How's everybody doing?
Getting over the con crud, but besides that,
I'm
fine.
warm and moist
Oh my
right
God.
now in our home. It's too hot in Boston.
We're in this very particular situation where we're recording a second episode, but it's before we usually record a first episode. So I don't know how to feel.
happening.
I don't like it.
I don't know how to do this.
I don't like it.
I'm
Go-
about to.
I'm gonna go like watch a TV after this.
It's pretty good, but like when I got home, I had to decide whether or not I had time to poop, and I don't like that.
That's a tough decision.
Sometimes you just gotta hold it, but then if you hold it enough, then during the
No.
break in between, you can just go and it's right there.
It's done.
I tried to rush it, broke my toilet right in half.
God.
Oh.
No.
Bachmann, is that true?
R.I.P.
Damn,
Oh.
brother.
Toilet troubles.
Toilet troubles, RIP,
hashtag toilet /r/toilet troubles.
Yeah, we don't get enough into hashtags in this show, but hashtag toilet troubles. You know, we do the joke, we tweet at us.
Hashtag Savvy Bee.
Yeah, tweet at us in 2030, this dumb thing.
Hashtag lukewarm vodka.
But, let's start. We need to grow our brand better. It was just announced the other day that we're doing another podcast thing with Wizards of the Coast, the podcast of Waterdeep, or whatever it's called.
That's right.
We gotta spread our goddamn fucking brand better. So hashtag toilet troubles.
I am actually creating the subreddit toilet troubles. I don't know what you do with it.
No.
That doesn't exist?
Stop!
Hey,
You're gonna
everyone,
get in trouble.
Also, hey everyone. Also,
Please make it super serious. Like, please only post
Only
advice if you're
serious
a license.
It's just
Plumbers.
it's just gonna be pictures of dumps. This is the whole thing.
And then rank cards will go to it.
That already exists for sure.
Hey everyone, not as many people play World of Warcraft anymore, but if you want to play with me and us, not us, but me,
and your friends.
and my friends, the new expansion is coming out in about a few days, or today or tomorrow. We're Rest Accord, Horde side. I know we're mad at the Horde. We're all mad.
Come talk to Tim about the tree burning. He hates it.
Yeah, I'm so mad.
He loves the sparkle owls, though. I think.
Huh?
Sparkle owls. Owls.
Boomkin.
You showed me them the other day.
Yes. So yeah, and we have a geekly community on World of Warcraft as well. Just hit me up on ye old Twitter for more information. But it's Wormrest Accord Horde is where the guild is if you wanted to make a new person, and we have a Horde community. Minus one too. I'm not going to talk about it.
Awesome.
And if you want to post about your toilet troubles, you can now go to reddit.com/r/toilet troubles.
And maybe post about your World of Warcraft toilet troubles.
Oh, man.
And, any fucked up toilets in World of Warcraft.
Are there toilets in
There
World of Warcraft?
are! In the garrison, you have an outhouse. You can click in it, and then you can come out. You're all sparkly shiny. And you
Wow.
dumped good.
Wow.
That doesn't make sense.
Shut
I
up,
think you would be dirtier coming out of it.
Or maybe you're sparkly, but you're happy.
You pooped in there.
Sylvanas is so bad.
All
Michael
right.
hates this.
So, if you can't tell, we're a 5th edition actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast. We've been on a 5.5. How long have we been going?
Since October of 2012.
It's getting close to 6 years.
Or November
Jesus
of 2012.
Christ.
Yeah.
So we've been on an epic adventure, and now we're level 17, and we're about to flex our new characters' wonderful abilities.
Yeah, we've done about 232 episodes, including bonus and things like that. So
200?
yeah,
So much.
280, I guess.
Yeah.
My bad, I'm dumb.
So much content.
It's a lot of content.
Much, but yeah, we just turned level 17, so we'll be level 17 for the next 2 years. Then we'll figure out.
Hey, let's roll a d20, and then we'll find out what happened last week.
What?
Michael, you couldn't make me not roll a d20.
Fuck!
Oh wait, no, good. I got a natural 20.
I got a natural 20.
No!
What?
Yes.
I got a 2.
I did not get a natural. I got a 19 though.
Wow.
What the fuck?
I found that many of the dice from GeeklyCon roll bad, but that's okay.
What?
This was a diehard dice that I just
Oh,
rolled.
Jennifer, what did the person do that made you
Oh,
curse?
Yeah, somebody. I had a couple people come up to me at GeeklyCon and have me roll their dice for them to curse them. I'll do it.
No, someone did something that was like incredibly cursed, though. Remember?
I don't remember. I do remember it happening,
It
but
was like the most cursed dice
GeeklyCon
ever.
is like. I think he had someone else roll it that also was cursed, and then I rolled it. I don't know. GeeklyCon was such a blur that I don't quite remember. But I will, if we see each other in person, I will roll your dice and curse it for you. Free.
So what happens if 2 people get a 20? Have we done this before?
Roll off. Roll off.
I think we did.
I think-
And do we want to get higher now to choose who to do it?
Higher than a 20?
No, in the roll off.
Oh, right. To pick who.
Yeah, to pick who's
Yeah,
going
I
to do
think-
it, we just have to get higher.
Okay.
Yeah, whoever gets the highest has to do it.
What if you
'Cause-
roll another 20?
No,
because when you get
no.
to 20, you get to pick who does it. So whoever rolls the higher on this roll off gets to pick who does it.
This
We're
has
rolling
never
for whose
happened
20
before.
was better.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is the better 20?
What up? 16.
I was half as good as that.
All right, Tim, you have to do it.
No, Michael. Michael. I choose Bachmann.
Ha ha.
Take that. Ooh, victory wrested out of your hands like a fool.
So, we were. No, I'm just kidding. We got the ability after the Feywild stuff to teleport to wherever we wanted. But first, we decided to nap. But first, Frank wanted to have our performance reviews, record scratch.
Ugh.
And so we learned a little bit about everybody. We learned that Toby's parents had an affair in a candy factory and smelled like confectioner's sugar.
It's not
It's an affair. Yeah.
I mean, you might. Right,
They fucked in candy.
They
They
fucking
fucking
candy. Yeah.
They dropped the beans.
They dropped the beans first and
don't
foremost.
drop a bean.
Okay, I think that drop the beans is the euphemism for sex now.
Hashtag drop the beans. Hashtag
Drop-
toilet troubles.
Don't get the Treacletart candy clusters. Is all I'm saying.
Oh man, that's no good.
Well, they usually have like a batch number on the packaging, so it's just
These
you
are the-
got to make sure that you're not within the range.
Well, this was 12 years ago,
These
so
are-
I think you're fine.
The fuck
They have a surprisingly long shelf life.
What was the batch number?
69.
Nice.
That's a good goof.
Wow, I was early on in their candy career.
The we kind of went over like our equipment needs, like any like managerial grievances. If this is your first time listening to us,
What are you doing?
Every single episode of our podcast is the worst episode of our podcast to start with. I bet all the time, like, the podcast of Waterdeep or whatever was just announced and people were like, I'm going to jump in. I bet people always get so pissed. Like, why the fuck are these people always in, like, the top 10 on iTunes or
Just
whatever?
go shopping and do performance
They're
reviews.
very stupid and bad.
and then we revealed a bit about our character backstories. Scud's an anime boy who wants to become the best skeleton trainer. And Lahni, you tell a story about your mom.
My grandpa.
That's very important. Your grandmom.
Grandpa.
Your grandpa's hanky clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was real sweaty, so he made his clothes out of his hanky.
Uh-huh.
I'm not still sure why he did that, but I respect it.
What else gets you cool? A hanky is like a moisture wicking fabric.
Yeah, and that was about it. We did not do much else.
Rowan wants to live in a castle.
Rowan wants to live in a castle, yes.
Toby is using tubes to, I think, grow weed in the Tower of Grey.
Yeah, we're not sure.
We're not sure, but that's probably what's happening.
Who's to say?
All right, so you guys are sleeping over the magical house of old Ben Dilladong.
Hovering over the magical house.
We're all in hammocks, sleeping.
And the morning comes. You feel wonderful and refreshed. You're level 17.
It's probably not the only thing that came.
What? Well,
Ben Dildo.
Still
inside that bear.
Oh, no. The bear came too.
Oh, he's a giving lover.
Ben's a very generous lover.
Oh no, I don't want to think about bear genitals right now, but also I'm gonna look that up later.
I don't want to see bear put, but that was rude of me. I'm sorry, bears that are listening.
So he leads you to a sylvan glen with a big stone archway in it.
Hi, I'm Sylvan Glenn. No, that's a pod. No, that's a joke. It's so early for a second.
And he tells you that all you have to do is think about where you want to go, and this portal will take you there.
It's a bear dick.
But you know, or I guess to say the name of the place you want to go, and you can go there.
All right, where are we going, gang? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Well, I know there were a lot of really cool places, but
wrong. There were several hot places.
The thing is that if we don't get Tom, Ashayar is going to yell at me a lot. Like, a lot. More than usual. You know how she gets.
She gets mad.
Is she going to whoop you?
She'll verbally whoop me. And she'll tell Dad. And he'll be even more disappointed, and he might extend my punishment for even longer.
Now, Rowan, you are an adult. You know, you're free to make your own choices. Even if Ashayar Dane is the queen, and the prince is missing, and the prince is very bad. Frank, I think you can agree that rescuing a prince, regardless of Rowan being a coward, it would be wise, correct?
I'm going to call myself a coward.
Well, statistically.
I mean, we don't really know why we would go to these other places, right? So
that's right. So if we went to Elysium and rescued, oh my god,
Tom Harper.
Oh my god.
Toby.
And Toby runs
Rowan
back.
shakes him.
He brings out a small little book. I can get my final autograph right here. See this whole page for King Titus right here. And it's like sparkles, drawing pictures of him, and then star hearts and stuff like that. It's Toby plus Harper, things of that nature. I didn't really pay as much attention to the heavenly studies, which right now makes me very angry. But that's where Jayla said that Titus Harper is. He's in Pelor's bosom, as they say.
Huh. You know what? You're not wrong. I bet he is there. Shit.
I rudely dismissed how heavens work because I thought they were silly.
Why would you think heaven?
I just thought they're another plane. I wasn't paying attention to where it was an oversight. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
Well,
Glad to see that you've come around now.
As far as I know, Elysium is a very pleasant place. Rolling hills, bubbling streams, fields of plenty, and yeah. So this should be a nice trip.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen at all.
We're going to heaven. It sounds awesome. We're gonna pick up Tom. Maybe have some fun, like saying to Harper, like, what's up? See, maybe I bet he's got like a sweet house.
Get one of those pressed pennies.
Oh, you got to, and you put a quarter in the machine so you can like look out at the scenery.
No, it's a quarter.
Or a penny? You mean a copper?
I've invented it.
Put a silver in the machine, and you can see the scenery.
What's a machine?
Yeah, that's a good joke. We have machines.
Rowan wakes up in bed. She's had a nightmare.
So, Skud, Lahni,
Yeah.
This is like a test. Where do you think would be the greatest place to go? Lahni, can you bring out the orb?
Yeah. She pulls it out of the ferret. It comes out with some wine spills out too.
It squirts out of the ferret's mouth. Squelches out.
Squelches. Squeeze in it. Give it a shake.
Sorry, real quick. Someone in the chat's name is Creamy Grandpa.
Hey, Creamy Grandpa, what up?
Creamy Grandpa, you're my hero and I love you.
Hashtag Creamy Grandpa, hashtag toilet trouble, hashtag.
Hashtag,
it was so good. Oh,
Creamy Grandpa's got toilet trouble.
very specific porn site.
Creamy
no.
Grandpa.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. I hear the #1 search term in Georgia is Creamy Grandpa. Fuck. Anyways, sorry.
Creamy Grandpa.
So, yeah, can we consult the orb? And see, let's consult the what we assume to be Elysium. I think we know Elysium now.
Elysium?
Elysium. Thank you. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
Well,
yeah, that sounds right.
you think it
knows?
sounds right.
Elysium.
East, we say it different. It's different. What's fine?
Okay, I take it and Lahni shakes it. And
Can I do an Arcana check? Because I really would like to use this big, fat plus 12 in Arcana.
Nice.
What are you trying to learn?
I'm trying to discern. I'm trying to get a better picture of the area it shows to give it to Ben Dilladong and say, Ben, take us here, is what I'm trying to do.
Ben's gone. He left.
How are we teleporting?
You just have to stay at the place you want to go.
Oh,
oh,
that's fucked
It's
up.
magic.
Diagon Alley.
You just have to run into it.
So true. I'm gonna roll. I got a 29.
Damn. So yeah, I guess you press the little nub that correlates to Elysium, and it pops up, and you see this shimmery image, and then you see these rolling hills and a stream, and it looks like you actually also see a tiered city.
Oh.
Almost.
wait. I'm sorry. A tiered city.
Mm-hmm. There's walls, and then Minas Tirith, if
Sure.
like the Lord of the Rings.
Have you heard of it?
The Lord of the Rings with an E. Who's good at religion checks?
Oh.
Just close on my tabs again.
Jennifer, God damn you! I have a history. If you guys don't,
I bet you somebody who's been a cleric. Probably have,
Yeah, they might.
Naturally.
They might.
Naturally.
My religion is +10, so if somebody else wants to take a stab at it,
10 is great, in my opinion.
My religion's +0.
I mean, it's not my plus 12 in history.
what's a 22 tell me?
Oh, woo.
You think that? Sorry, I'm way off the.
I think, or I know.
Sorry, I just was looking at my waveform. It looked bad.
So you know it's good.
You know that this is the home of Pelor.
Does it have a name, fool?
It does. It does have a name. And the name is The Last Respite.
The Last Respite.
Pelor's ass.
Jennifer, come on. Pelor's a god.
Yes, it has.
Damn it. Oh.
You all hear an anime narrator. The Last Respite is the home of Pelor.
We're huntering up in this.
Yeah. I've seen half of one episode, and now I think I know all the tropes.
So true.
Yeah.
Bachmann's never seen anime, so this should be fun. Bachmann,
What even happens?
I lend you my energy. Well, cool. Lahni, what do you think?
I think we should go there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're a consensus, right? We're gonna.
I was testing all of you. You passed.
Just me?
Mm-hmm. What? I'm upset that you asked me questions yesterday, so I thought it would be fun if I played a classical gnomish trick on you.
That's fair enough. Toby.
I'm 5 steps and I move out of the way of your punch. I saw it coming!
You all seem nervous for some reason. We're going to this pleasant place. Why? What's the big deal?
I grab Frank's chin, pull it down to me. There ain't no way this is gonna go easy. You know that, right?
Why? We're going to neutral good heaven.
I hear a dog. I pull his face even closer to me. You know something bad's gonna happen, right? If Melora herself can be caught into a weird thing that we may or may not know that a deer caused. Toby doesn't say that because I don't remember if we got that confirmation. But you know something bad is gonna happen there, right? So I need you to pull your big boy pants up and put on a belt.
Your pants, which are glowing, by the way.
Your glowing pull those glowing pants up.
It's a belt. It's a belt buckle. It's a special belt buckle that helps him do accounting. Just leave it alone.
Oh my god, belt buckle of accounting!
Oh. Everyone, put your hand here in this vaguely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentagram shape. Please go.
All right, let's do this.
Touch my hand now.
Okay.
All right.
Tim and I are touching.
Don't block the microphone.
We're touching in real life.
All right.
I'm touching you all. Wow.
I can feel you touching me.
No matter what happens,
the power of friendship.
Even though we're going to the only heaven that I respect after gnome heaven.
I don't like seeing my fingers this close.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's very creepy.
Everyone be on your toes. And Tower of Grey.
Tower of Grey.
Tower of Grey.
Tower of Grey.
Tower of Grey. Woo! I'm part of the team.
Sure are, Frank.
All right, so we want to go to
teleport.
The last respite of Elysium. Elysium. Why? That's it. We say it differently in Glen the Jewel of the East.
Accents.
Elysium.
I'm going to hate it when it's something else completely different and
it's
everyone yells.
Elysium.
God damn it.
God damn it.
All right. The portal, shimmery light goes into the portal and seeming to beckon you through.
Here, take a good berry.
All right.
Welcome to Goodberry, home of the Goodberry. Can I take your order?
What does Goodberry actually do?
Fills your eating needs for.
I feel like it's one of those spells. I'm like, this is stupid. I'm never gonna take this.
It's the best spell.
Oh yeah, you guys took gifts from Greater Fae, so you guys are fucking doomed. Just so you know.
What's that mean?
What?
Anyway, moving on.
Wait, what's that mean? What did you say to me?
It's like a thing where it's like never take a gift from a greater.
Yeah,
I never heard that.
that's like a thing.
They got.
I feel like that's like not just D&D thing. That's like a don't take gifts from fairies.
Like a mystic,
Fae,
Terminolog type shit.
Like owe them then, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like that was the thing in a
Magicians.
What's the other one? Oh my god,
Aesop.
No, the book. He go to school.
Don't touch me.
Magic
Harry
Boy.
Potter.
No. It's the other one where he goes to the Fey
Percy
World.
Jackson.
Oh, fucking, he fuck good.
Patrick Rothfuss's book.
In Name of the Wind.
Yes, I think that happened.
Oh
Too.
yeah.
I was like, Magic Boy, he go to school.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Is Percy Jackson a magic boy?
I don't know about that.
He's a
one.
thief, a goddamn criminal.
I've never seen.
He's a lightning thief. I heard the books aren't that bad. The movie looked terrible.
The movie's okay. It's like it's bad, but it's entertaining.
You know what makes me sad? That Aragon wasn't a better movie.
Oh man,
I love those books. I don't care what you guys say.
The audio looks very bad. The portal is just beckoning you.
Let's go.
It's gaping. It's gagging for us.
No!
Durnan may have the yawning portal, but we have the gaping.
I regret doing a podcast.
It took 277 episodes, but now you regret it?
Wow. That was the fucking line.
Well,
Tim conjured a dog with 3 vaginas. And now you hate
called
it?
the C word multiple times on the internet.
That is gaping
No, it's just
portal.
the gaping
Actually,
portal.
you know what? The gaping portal's good. Carry on.
Carry on.
Frank takes out a journal that says Feywild Quest Log, and he scratches off the last piece, rips out the paper, throws it on the ground, and then he takes the empty journal and he throws it.
What?
He says this bitch is empty.
Oh, God. So that's a meme from around July 2018.
Actually, from earlier than that, but it's a meme to us.
Yeah, it's a meme to us.
We learned about it.
Do you guys know about Vine?
We're old white people.
We were listening to this in 2055.
I do like that you claimed anything that came from Vine. It's a meme from June 2018.
Yeah, Owen was like, I totally know about that.
Yeah, we're not cool.
Shit. We're not cool. We're also all over our 30s, so
We're old as shit.
but we're neat.
Well over.
Lean back.
So yeah, you guys
You walk through.
going through this portal.
We walk in that big old sweaty hole.
It's sweaty?
We go in and it goes,
Oh. Portal me, daddy.
Quivering portal.
oh.
You did it!
No, I didn't.
Yeah! You did! That couldn't be anything else. Yes!
Tim did a letter kitty.
I did a letter kitty. Fuck.
Jennifer, it's just you and me now.
What's the punishment for this?
Oh, fuck. Not so bad in you.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Alright,
We
well, I
didn't
lost
decide
Sorry.
that.
Fucking shit.
Okay, so you go through this portal, and
You and your pals go through the portal.
No, you didn't. You're doing it.
you go through the portal, and you're standing now. So you feel your get pulled. You feel a weird pulling sensation behind your navel, and you zoom through the planes of existence, and you're instantly magically transported to the outer planes, the outer plane of Elysium. You're standing. Is Lahni still holding the orb?
Yeah.
Michael's smiling. I hate it.
Drop it before you can say anything.
Or don't drop it. I don't. Which one?
That thing.
I'm gonna hold on to it.
As you step through, you notice that two of the lights start flashing red. The one for Elysium and the one for the metal walled city in a very hot place.
Can I push it?
Well, yeah, you can. It just pops up the map.
Okay, it doesn't like do anything extra.
Yeah. So yeah, those both light up, and you're standing in front of the huge gates of this city that we talked about.
Last respite.
The last respite, and you hear from behind you deafening horn blasts and screams and the voices, the guttural voices of what seems like an endless army. And they are rushing towards you, standing in front of this gate.
See, Frank? I told you. This is the life of an adventurer, Frank. Can you handle it?
All right, guys, get ready for a fight.
Wait,
what do we see?
no,
What do we
Michael.
see on the tower of the last respite?
you see, so it's tiered walls, right? So,
Yeah.
you just see the first tier here, and you see what appears to be just a cloud of arrows fired out over your head into this onrushing army.
Michael, what happens to my skeletons in Elysium? I don't feel... Are they okay?
Oh,
Does their souls come back
come
to him?
back.
Like, hey. It's fucked up.
No, they're just normal. Everything's normal. It's fine.
Okay, good.
Everything's good.
And then you had to be sad because you took them back and they had to become skeletons again.
Why am I here?
So, so riding out in front is a cavalry, as they do. It's the biggest orcs you've ever seen. They're not like giants, but they're big, and they're wearing just massive sets of black plate armor, and they're riding a number of different kinds of steeds, like
wolves,
like big war horses. Sure, the giant wolves,
boars,
rhinoceroses,
and even some massive black rats the size of small elephants.
What the fuck? That's a very strange thing to say.
And horses the size of rats.
Horses the size of rats. They're wearing them like roller skates.
They have like 50 of them like pulling a sled.
They're super menacing looking.
Oh no. 50 rat-sized horses. I hate it.
Behind this onrushing cavalry is all the foot soldiers rushing towards you, and they're countless. It seems like they stretch to the horizon. There's hundreds of thousands at least. And there's huge machines of war lumbering along, like battering rams and catapults and scorpions.
Hey, so are there more than 12 creatures here? It sounds like there might be, but I want to confirm.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands.
No, that's too many.
Rolling towers that, those things that used to get over the walls and stuff.
Yeah,
all these things.
Oh, we could go for days on this.
Pushing these things are giants who are also wearing these sets of massive sets of black plate armor. And towards
we all up in the Lord of the Rings right now.
And also just to clarify, we're at the door and they're coming for us.
Oh yeah. You're like on the anvil and they're the hammer.
So Michael, what should we do?
Well, Timothy, most menacing of all is this one-eyed giant, twice the size of any of the other giants, and he seems to be emitting this aura of death and destruction, and he throws his massive spear, and it's coming right at you guys. And I'd like you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
It can only hit one of us.
I hope it hits me.
Jennifer, can you tell me that's cocked, right? That's cocked, right?
It definitely is.
Oh, thank Christ. That was a 2.
That would not have been good.
That's much better.
Take that. Saving throw, you said, buddy? Oof.
11?
Yeah, dex saving throw.
22.
Okay. I got a 9 plus 11, but also I can use a key point to reroll, so I'm debating. I feel like that's borderline, but I'm going to go with a 20.
I have a 19.
22.
It's not great for old Rowan.
I got 11.
Oh, I missed you. I loved hearing your new voice. It's been great hanging out.
Should I re-roll?
You've got your special gift from Melora.
I'm gonna go to sleep for the night as soon as this is over.
Actually, just kidding. I have a 20, not a 19.
I had 16 that time.
Why do we all have +1 on saves?
Yeah. Is that
Are we all +1 on saves?
I mean, Jennifer and I do.
Yeah.
Dude, I gave you guys. Oh yeah. I cast some shit on you, but that's
I
just 2
probably
episodes
deleted
ago.
it.
No, I didn't do that. I wouldn't have put that on there.
Oh, no, I have it because of Rebel Stars. If you click it, right there, I'll tell you.
So you guys all scatter, jump out of the way. Skud trips and
Whoops!
And he falls down, and this massive spear digs into the wall, and huge rocks burst out of it, and one of them clips Skud, and he takes 20 points of damage.
When Skud trips, it's kind of like that. He goes horizontal, and then his arms and legs are just going as he's trying to get his footing, and then he just falls straight down. Then gets hit with a rock.
Yeah. So here you are.
Okay.
Holy shit! I told you!
Wait, Michael, you took into account my reroll?
Yeah, you got a 16.
Shit, it's still not good enough?
We're 17 now, baby. Life sucks.
It does suck.
You're level 17 now. You gotta roll at least your level.
I don't feel 17.
It's because you're 14 and 2 or whatever, or 3.
We need to get into the city. Anyone got anything for that?
Frank goes, "Oh God, what is that?" And he's pointing at the huge monstrosity lumbering towards you.
Do we know what it is?
Can I do an Arcana check? Or history. I'll do history. Is that fine, brother?
Yeah, sure.
I know, brother. Or nature, whatever. It's all plus 12. Not great. 15. That's not great. We can all agree it's not great.
You think that it is a being of great power.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what set me off. That guy's strong. Did the spear crack a hole in the wall at all?
One else want to?
I mean, since we're in Elysium, can I roll religion again?
You absolutely can roll religion.
I'm doing it. It's 27.
Nice.
The fuck that shit is.
You think that that is Groomsh.
Ah!
Oh, what now?
Groomsh. The
Groosh?
Groomsh.
Like
the god of destruction and orcs and bad things.
Damn. That's
oh no! That's a god! Gods are the highest beings in all of Elysium.
Well, you shouldn't call them gods. They're strong. Well, I mean, if you think about it, I'm a god in some places.
Toby.
That's
not
debatable.
right now.
Well, if you think about it. Oh, sorry.
We need to deal with the situation at hand, which is that we have a very large creature running at us.
Okay.
Craving our death.
I want to cast Major Image as a just as a wall around us, adamantine wall around us. If I can, please, just to give us some extra time to kind of deal with this.
Groomsh is named after the deafening sound it makes when he attacks. Groomsh.
Grr.
Yeah, so we're hiding behind like a 20-foot adamantine sort of shed.
Okay, so you make yourself a wall.
Yeah, just to give us some time.
So you make the wall, and as soon as you do it, just the cavalry smashes in.
Seriously, was that close?
They're very close. You were right
Yikes!
there. And you just hear clang, 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 smash, smash.
Yeah, so
bang,
I probably would
bang.
have made it like a boil on the side of the wall to give us a little extra time, but with some air holes because I'm smart.
Okay. So you just hear the deafening sounds of battle all around you.
They're gonna eventually break through. I'm sorry.
Oh, so this is like a Back to the Future, like the Indian situation. Like there's already a battle going on. We just got caught in the middle of it. They're not like coming to like find us, right? Because you said that arrows came from behind us and dudes were coming from in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's
We're actually recreating Back to the Future, exactly.
yeah.
Back to Future meets.
You're not thinking fourth dimensionally.
Meets Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Well, so
Let's get our fucking rang on.
this doesn't seem great. Toby says with his arms outstretched, concentrating on keeping the illusion. Probably like holes are appearing in it, but he's reforming it because of his features and like fixing the holes and infusing it with Shadowfell energy. But still, it's not great. Like, any ideas?
We just need to escape. There's no way we can't fight all these people. I know we're pretty. Toby,
No, I'm sorry. I can't either.
You're getting too
Toby,
far.
why don't you use your cloak and we could go to the astral plane and then come back later?
Get a plan.
Might be fine with that. Can we call that Plan B? Like, can we get through this wall inside the city?
I would love to get inside of the wall inside the city, but I don't know how to do it.
Let me see. I might be able to
Can
do
you
it.
teleport us?
I can summon lesser demons.
Oh yeah! Wait! Scott, you talked about this thing that sucked. Can I open a hole for you? And can you cast that thing that sucks? You talked about it before. Remember? You said it's a last-ditch effort. You can't control them. It's just going to go fucking hog wild.
Yeah!
Yeah, I can try it.
All right.
That just might work.
Tell me when you're ready, and I'll create a hole for you to cast through.
Wait, why are we doing this? There's so many people fighting so many people. It's just
We want to
be
help Elysium, so if we
we can't guarantee that we're going to help Elysium.
That's true. We are in Elysium.
And especially you come into heaven and you start summoning demons. It's probably not going to go over super well. That sends the wrong impression, I feel.
You're probably correct.
This is good.
If I get to see into the next, if I could see inside the city, I could get us through there. But right now, I can't.
Can I? Shit. Hold on. I suppose. Could we try to like poke a hole in the wall so you can see in? Is that what you're trying to do?
I mean, with what?
I don't know. My barrage.
Okay, so I'll keep this thing up for another 12 hours as we slowly
pick at it with arrows.
No.
Spoons. It's got spoons, and you're digging through.
I have a backup spell if this shield goes down, but shit.
What if I conjure woodland beings and they're sprites and they can fly and then they pick us up and they put us down inside of the city?
That sounds magical.
I read a book of an area that looks a lot like this, where they used winged beasts to save them at the right moment. So I feel like that'll work.
Would 8 fey creatures, like 2 on each of us, that had wings, want to pick us up? You think?
Frank here. This is a bad situation. Do you think there's any reason they wouldn't shoot us with arrows if we tried to go over the wall?
Fuck! Goddamn, Frank!
What if we were invisible? Wait,
yeah, they don't know.
How much do each of you weigh? I'm not strong, but
45
maybe I could,
pounds.
I could carry Toby, and we could run in, and maybe I could run in so fast they won't even see us, and then I'll run back, and then I'll get someone else, and I'll run in.
I can cast invisibility on all of us, but I mean, then we're just gonna get run over by small elephant-sized rats.
Large elephant-sized rats and small rat-sized horses.
and very teeny horses.
Yeah, a little rat-sized horse manages to squeak in through one of the holes.
Ooh, capture it!
It's horrible.
That's gonna come in handy. I guarantee you. Put it in a bag.
Can I put it in my ferret pouch?
Yeah, it bites you on the way, though.
Okay, that's fine. Hell, I've been bit before.
How much damage does she take from the horse bite?
Roll a Constitution. It's a poisonous horse bite.
Where are tiny horses in the monster manual?
Poisonous horse bite. Can't believe this.
I rolled a 19, so I got a 28.
You seem fine.
Oh.
As far as
I
you
have
can
an
tell.
idea.
Now.
I have an idea.
Turn into a horse-sized rat.
Yes.
Yes.
Horse-sized rat is too big.
Oh, shit. The other way.
That's a big ass rat.
Yes.
Okay, Toby. He pushes out his last remaining bits.
Wait! Before you do that, I want to use Cure Wounds before I have to on myself. Okay, now go.
We agree, so he does it.
He pushes out with his last bits of force as his adamantine wall is somehow being broken through, and then just then he says, "Yeah, come closer to me," and he takes his hand. His eyes glow an oddly purple light, and he just starts murmuring like, and he puts his hand on the ground, and then bursting from the ground is a huge, mighty fortress. The fortress has 4 turrets with square bases each one 20 feet on each side and 30 feet tall, with one turret on each turret. The turrets are connected to each other by stone walls that are 80 feet long, creating an enclosed area. So this is just growing out from the way I am on top of or against the wall, so that we are like in the middle of the fortress. And there's a whole bunch of other small stuff. There's a small keep that stands inside the enclosed area. It contains sufficient food to serve 9-course banquet for up to 100 people.
Awesome. This is the advanced jerk yurt.
The staff of 100 invisible servants obeys any command given to them by creatures to designate.
Wait, this is way better than the jerk yurt.
The walls, turrets, and keep are all made of stone that can be damaged. Each 10-foot by 10-foot section has a 15 AC and 30 hit points inch of thickness. Is it immune to poison?
How many hit points?
30. Each 10-foot by 10-foot section.
How many inches of thickness?
10 foot?
Jesus. 10-foot inches of thickness.
So, yeah, we're in a giant mighty fortress.
So
I'll continue to read the spell to see.
Did we cover the gate up with the fortress?
I think I'm kind of making it grow next to it.
Okay.
Also, what do the servants sound like?
Hi! We still sound like this! No! That's where I learned it. I'm sorry, I panicked. I didn't want them to sound like jets. But here they are.
Okay. Well, you're now inside of what is it? What is it? Is it like Mordenkainen's giant fortress or something?
It's called Mighty Fortress.
Okay, you're inside of a mighty fortress.
Yes. And it has a casting time of 1 minute, but oddly, it didn't take a minute. That's weird. That's interesting. Huh. What was that about?
Oh, whoa. Was it like instantaneous?
How did that happen?
That's weird. Huh. That's instantaneous.
Tim, do you have all the material components you needed for this?
I have a diamond.
With at least 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, Toby carried some shit. He rifles through his bag. He has a handful of diamonds. He has a jade crown. He has... Okay.
Oh, because the way the spell works.
That's right.
Have you explained why you're able to do this right now?
Toby casts Wish at 9th level, which means Toby can cast any spell in the game. 8th level and lower.
Fuck you. Wait, what do you, like, is... Because you could fail the wish, right?
Nope, not in this style.
Yeah. Only if he does something outside of the specific set of rules that they gave you.
If I follow the cast any spell 8th level or lower, I am able to cast any spell in the game 8th level or lower.
That's pretty good.
You're too powerful. And meanwhile, I'm over here like, oh, well, I can shoot some arrows at the door.
I'm like, I gave one of my skeletons a wand. I broke the game.
Well, everyone, we're now inside my mighty fortress. I call it the Library's Lance. That's a strong name, we can all agree.
It's like the lance came out of the library of your mind.
Servants! Can you please shoot these people with crossbows, please?
One of them is holding out. One of the invisible servants is holding out a tray with a bowl of beans on it.
Well, this will do instead. So they're going to destroy this, but I slowed them down a little bit longer. So I use my most powerful spells to buy us some time.
A massive bolt that's like 10 feet long blasts through one of the walls.
No, my walls!
Lodges into the other wall.
The bean carrier.
No!
Oh God, no! Who's gonna carry the beans?
The beans go everywhere.
No, the
and
carrier...
I think back about my mommy and daddy fucking.
Wow.
So you seem safe at the moment, but what do you do? Not that safe, I guess.
We could jump off the ramparts into the city, but we would really have to succeed on a charisma-based roll to not get filled like Porky's Pines.
Porky's Pines?
And if I
That's like the worst place to buy a Christmas tree.
If I talk to them, first their puny intellects will be very upset and they'll kill me to death.
Is there?
I can sometimes be charming.
That's true.
I'm just wondering if there's any sort of defense that we can put on ourselves.
Well,
fuck, my
I can
charisma's
cast
plus
invisibility, but I'd love to save my spells.
Higher.
So do you guys like? I suppose you can probably look down and see over the wall, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Like, where are you inside of a room right now, essentially, or
We're probably in the. I formed it up around us, so we're in like the middle. But obviously, we could run to the walls and see what's happening. Anywhere else.
So you see, if you look over the wall, you see a bunch of celestial beings, and they're they're essentially firing arrows, and occasionally, like, orcs are climbing up the walls and they're cutting them down and all that stuff. But they, you see one like waving his arm towards your castle, and bowmen are now firing at your castle.
What? No!
And
We're good.
but they don't know that.
Can I press a digitize in giant neon letters? We are nice. We come from Pelor's Hope. The classic thing you say in battle.
Does this group of
people does this group of people know anybody in Elysium? Anybody who's died?
No. Well, Rowan does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we know what are the
Do we have
names.
any way to communicate with that?
Can you press the digitize? This is Harper's sister-in-law with an arrow towards me.
Sure, I do it.
And Rowan's just like
Isolde might be
standing
here.
there. Oh yeah, all of our friends that are dead.
They're dead.
So you're in the middle of a giant battle, and it's
Thoreg. Thoreg's probably in Dwarf.
There's a lot. I mean, it's very confusing to people that a castle appeared out of nowhere.
Baby.
Yeah, I can understand why they would think this is the work of the enemy.
Why? It's good.
Because it's it just seems
I conjure a large baby.
a huge baby. It grabs the microphone.
Amelia is so goddamn cute.
She really is.
I called my other friend's baby Amelia, and now I'm really confused.
Every baby's
Henrietta is the other baby.
Yes.
Would you like Toby to roll a diplomacy?
You do not want Toby to do that.
Oh, let me.
I'll do it for you. That's not in the game, but I'll roll like persuasion.
While I'm
I was like, I'm saying the wrong thing. I'm saying the wrong thing. Persuasion.
I could roll persuasion.
Okay.
Because the arrow's pointing at me.
But Toby's the one who's communicating, right?
No, I'm aiding. I'm aiding her. See, that's how we're saying it.
Because he's using the sign that says,
we can all agree.
This is Harper's sister-in-law with an arrow pointing towards me, as if it's like one of those like neon signs.
Yeah, right. I got a 16 total.
Well, if you're
Okay,
aiding,
help.
you just get advantage.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Whoa, that was weird. Did you see that? The dice like skipped over the other one. Shit.
Dice trick rolls.
Yeah, 19 persuasion.
What do you say?
I need to hear Well, I guess I say first, and then you tell me how they respond, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Harper. How you doing, buddy?
You're gonna yell at us, all these people. Do you see Harper? Do you see her? Do you? I'm sorry.
Hey, Harper, get out here.
Hold on.
We got some cows for you.
You don't see Harper.
Can you guys bring out Harper? He's my brother-in-law. We know
I'm with
each
the
other.
DJ.
And Tom.
Tom's soul's been
Do you know
destroyed.
Tom? No, Tom Harper.
Oh, that's right.
My nephew.
That would be a revelation. Tom Harper's soul's been destroyed. Shit. What are we even
What?
doing here?
I
Said
get
it,
so
so we
yelled
do
at.
You see a large creature wearing golden armor with the head of a bear, who seems to be like captain of the guard. Maybe he's definitely giving orders, and he seems to be in charge of this section of the wall, and and he looks up at you and goes, "Get the hell down here!"
You got it, buddy.
Let's go.
And I think that's where we'll stop our episode.
Woo!
Oh, I want to play more.
Already?
That was really fun.
Holy shit! I felt like that lasted 2 minutes.
That's all I
Done,
need
done,
to
done.
know.
Was that?
Michael, that was 6. That was a 6-minute episode.
It was so cool.
It-
Felt so fast.
We're at 56 minutes.
Damn.
Damn.
No, we're not.
No.
Oh shit!
Damn, we are. Flip.
That's
I
so
took
many
off
minutes.
2 minutes from the beginning.
Oh, that's smart.
So
Well,
yeah.
Shit. God damn it.
I never-
This is the worst part and best part. The best part about doing a podcast where we have to record is we have to record. But obviously, if we can't just play willy-nilly.
Right.
But that being said, we probably play a lot more than some people get to play.
Yes,
So I shouldn't.
that's true.
I should not complain. Michael, thank you so much. That was fun.
Thank
Yes,
you
Thank you.
for playing.
When you did that, I was mad at you, but now I'm happy. Musclebox from the reviews says, I love it. Found this podcast a few months ago. Took me no time to catch up, and great listening to. Thank you. Space Beaver says, Hail Satan. I have depressed memories. Oregon Justin says, we would recommend to anyone, D&D or otherwise. I love the show. I've been listening since after Nika showed up, so I can't call myself an OG slapper, but this show has brought me through some really tough times. Thank you. A Granco says, not the worst thing I ever put in my ear. I love this podcast. Great chemistry. Thank you much. Kylo523, OMG, love it. Found this podcast randomly about a month and a half ago. I've been listening to it nonstop ever since. Thank you. Candreas19 says, kept me alive. Hey all, I just wanted to thank you for doing the podcast. I've been listening to you for the past year and a half and truly kept me from losing my mind. Thank you. Matthew Undead Band says, lovely. Always brightens my day when a new episode comes out. Taylor Bennett says, we all agree. So we reviewed that. Why has no one said this before? Has anyone said this before?
I don't think they have.
Nope.
Taylor Bennett.
Benanate.
Congratulations on an incredibly one-of-a-kind review. I've actually given up on music and all of the podcasts and listens to Drunks and Dragons and started listening around episode 220 when my friends and I started playing D&D and laughed hysterically. Thank you. J Frab Sexy from Australia says, binge listened for 6 months. Actual g'day mates, I've just binge listened from November 2017 till now, and I have to say I'm now disappointed that I've caught up. Thank you. Dave Gershgorn says, help me run a marathon. You are all amazing. I started this podcast on episode 153 as I started to train for a marathon. Ended up looping back and listening from episode 1. Thank you. I lost.
This didn't work at all.
I fell down. All the people ran over me, and I'm jelly. JJ Hawk 92 says, long time listener, first time reviewer. Holy cow! It's been about 6 months and I've almost caught up. Episode 220. 220 again. I can't believe it's taken me so long hearing everybody else in these early days talk about how it only took them a month to get through. Don't feel like you have to take a month. If it takes you 2 years, that's fine. 3 years, that's fine.
Mhm.
4 years,
Don't hurt yourself.
Don't hurt yourself, baby. We're here for you. Dr. Rick Dynamite, just also always download that most recent episode.
You got it.
You
Just save it for later.
Just save it for
Little
later.
treat.
You know what I'm saying? Dr. Rick Dynamite says, what an adventure. 6 weeks and 100 episodes later, I'm finally willing to admit it. This podcast is the best. Thank you. It got me to play D&D. Thank you. Headley Tron says, excellent goose and heartwarming group dynamics. Thanks for all the great goofs and wonderful DMing. I've been listening to this podcast for about 6 months now after I was looking for another D&D podcast to fill the gaps between other podcasts such as Critical and Adventure Zone. Thank you. Christos Winter made it to episode 163 so far. I listened to so many episodes in the last couple of months. So many funny moments. My favorite so far is when Tom did a magic trick to get a brain gem and when Harper said he wasted a level 5 spell slot to make meatloaf. Hilarious. Can't wait to see what else you guys come up with. Looking forward to GeeklyCon 2018. I hope we made it. Zerk Ive says, Bachmann, you love my life in the future, but at the same time, I live it.
What?
You love my life in the future, but at the same time, I live it. I started listening to this podcast around a year ago, and that time I got engaged, then listened to the episode where Mike got engaged, and I got married, and soon following, listened to Mike was married, got pregnant, Bachmann's wife was pregnant. If he were a boy, his name would be Sean. That's so true. The Nerdly King from the United States says, dankest goofs for D&D fans. So I've been listening for a while, stopped around episode 100, but I've been powering through and caught up in time with GeeklyCon. Hey, Nerdly King, great to meet you, by the way. Gentle Ben 747 says, best McGee and Me podcast ever. These 5 really know their tacky Christian brainwashing TV shows. Love the podcast. After the loss of my fiance, you guys are helping me deal with all the darkness that comes with life, one insect fact at a time. So sorry to hear that. I'm going to stop the reviews here, but I wanted to bring up a tweet, so it's going to take me a second to bring up the tweet. So if we want to do other stuff.
Oh, I'll do a little side note. This is old news a little bit at this point, but Patreon had
World of Warcraft. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, Patreon had a bit of a snafu, and I guess they switched to a bank in the UK or something. All I can say is that a lot of people's Patreon pledges did not go through, like about a third of them.
Yeah,
so,
or on August 2nd.
If you listen, on August 2nd, 2018, depending on when you're listening to this. So if you pledged us, maybe go check on that pledge. Make sure it went through.
And if you don't pledge to us, but you pledge to, I don't know, a horny cow Patreon.
Yeah, if you pledge to Patreons in general, actually, please go check and make sure that your pledges went through. Yeah. To your people that you're supporting, because it is making things very difficult for people who are like, I cannot pay my rent now because
I think we are fortunate in that we only lost 25% of our revenue.
Some people have lost like a lot, like 50%.
Right. Still not great, but no. What can you do?
Anyway, that's my plug.
I wanted to send a huge spirit bomb level of energy to Stephen Barrage, our aka Drunks and Drag fan. Just want to say we're rooting for you, buddy, and hope things are going well in the future. Or now. Now, in the future, whenever you hear this.
Whenever.
Yeah. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. And if any of y'all are going through some tough shit, you know that tough shit sucks, but there's light at the end.
We're sending you love power bombs.
Love power bombs.
The net.
Giving all our energy. If you guys are fighting your own personal brawly, whether it's addiction, losing of jobs, sickness, things like that, obviously there's not much we can do. But just want to let you know we're in your corner. So
we're rooting for you.
Rooting for you.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job. Didn't get your fill of.
Oh, we didn't say where you can find us yet.
Twitter.
Oh, it's me. It's me, everyone. Did you get your fill of Twitter?
Follow me at.
If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. We're at GeeklyInc or at D&D Podcast. I'm at Thrift Eat Nerd.
I'm at Tim Lanning.
I'm at Jennifer Cheek.
I'm at Nika_Howard.
I'm at the Mike Bachmann.
Didn't get your fill of action and adventure in this episode of Drunks and Dragons? Well, make sure to head over to GeeklyInc.com, where you can find other thrilling podcasts, the hottest nerd news, fan art to make you blush, and gear to level up your adventuring quest. When you've finished your trip to Elysium, head on over to Apple Podcast or your other podcast app of choice to leave us a 5-star rating and review. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/D&D podcast. Once you become a patron, you have access to exclusive content like ad-free episodes that you won't be able to find anywhere else. Every pledge helps us keep growing and makes the show better with each episode. New episodes come out every Monday, so go subscribe, get your quest log filled, and get ready for things to get dicey.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. Until then, keep it dicey.
Yeet. Yeet. This bitch dicey.
Yeah.
Stop and
export. We did.
There were several people at GeeklyCon that shared some things with me, and it was just like it felt like such an honor that they felt comfortable to share a little bit of themselves, and it made me feel like it's like, well, I don't deserve this. That you're bearing your damn heart like this. So it was such a blessing, and I hope to always live up to whatever dick and fart and pussy jokes that we can make to make it slightly better. But it's definitely weird to hear it. When Michael and I did our AMA, someone's like, what's it like being famous? And we're like, well, can't wait to find out. But it's that whole thing of walking the line of not being dismissive of the folks who are say amazingly nice things to us, while also the drudgery of going back to our jobs or not having central AC when we should, or no one recognizing us.
So hard.
I know.
At the grocery store.
The grocery store.
It is
So
hell.
rude.
Actual hell.
Actual hell. No. There's no good answer to that, but it's fun to chat about.
Y'all, I'm hungry.
Damn, it's 9:24. What up?
Wow.
Yeah.
So early.
Some days we don't even start till now.
Go to bed.
You have to go to bed.
Nika, go sleep.
Yeah, I actually went to sleep at 9:30 last night since I had to get up early today. So it's like I'm ready.
Oh, I'm so impressed. I feel like when I have to get up really early, my body is like, "Oh, you're trying to go to sleep early." I think not,
Yeah,
bitch.
fuck this. That's why I was so afraid because the night before I couldn't go to sleep until after midnight, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad out there. I have an early meeting in the morning tomorrow, so this is good for me too.
Nice. Well, we'll see all of y'all on the 16th.
Yeah.
See ya.
Nice. Bye, guys.
Bye.